Hi. So today I'm going to be kind of documenting my process of making some badges. I kind of decided on the theme of some little sea creatures. I actually got this little crab plushie recently, who I've really loved, and that kind of inspired me to kind of make some little crab friends, and I wanted to give that crab some friends as well, so I also chose to do some hermit crabs and some starfish as well, because the starfish were really simple to make. So you can see at the moment I'm like molding the shapes with my clay. I'm just using Fimo oven bake polymer clay, and I'm just like breaking down the basic shapes and just adding some little like legs and stuff. It's not meant to be perfect or like super smooth, because I kind of like the handmade aspect you get from them. And obviously I bake them for the time it says on the packet, and then I just sand them down to smooth them out a bit. It doesn't get them really smooth, but it just, I don't know, gets rid of some of the like jaggedy edges. And then I start laying down the first layers of paint. I'm just using acrylic here that I've mixed up. I'm laying down like very simple shapes. I tried to keep these designs really simple and clear. I also wanted the colours to like match and complement each other so that all the different designs could go together in a set. So I've tried to keep the colours nice and consistent and these warm, like peachy colours. So once the first layers had dried, I kind of went in with some more detail. I obviously needed to do the other half of the hermit crab designs because they were split into two different halves of colour. See me struggling to paint on the sides without like holding it too much, because I'm not that great at painting, to be honest. I try, but I can be pretty messy with it, and I didn't want to get fingerprints on it or anything. I think in some of the finished products you can still see a couple marks, but I tried. This is my first time doing these kind of badges, so it could have been worse, right? So I also wanted to have this kind of like theme throughout, along with like them having similar colours. I decided I want to add some detailing by putting some spots in various places on all of them. So with the crabs, I put just 3 dots on either side to give this kind of like edge to where the shell is, like the edge of the shell. And then on the starfish, because they're naturally kind of like speckly in real life anyway, I just added some little spots in the corners to show off like the shape, try and make them look a bit more 3D. And then on the hermit crab, because they usually have really pretty shells, I tried to put like spots along the shell and follow the shape. I just think these generally added a bit more depth, and whilst they're still super simple designs, they like made them stand out a bit. Now I'm starting to add the eyes and struggling to make like clean round circles. I wanted to keep them as clean as I could, but as I said, I'm not great at painting, so like trying to keep the circles like round and really smooth shapes was a bit tricky for me. I still think I did pretty okay. You can see I get a bit more efficient with it as I go on, but at the start I was definitely taking a while to try and get the shapes right. now I'd done all the main painting, I just came in with my Posca pen and added some little black detailing lines, which I think really just finished them off really well. They look so happy with their little smiles. Unfortunately, my pen did leak a tiny bit, and you can actually see I got some ink on my fingers, which I didn't realise until a few minutes in, and realised I was getting fingerprints on the badges, but it was nothing too noticeable, and I still think they turned out okay. And then there we have, like, the fully painted process. I don't show it here, but I also chose to put some glitter glue on them, just to give them some sparkles. And then, now I had that all laid out, I decided it was time to add the gloss. I didn't actually film this. I took them out to my shed, so I just sprayed on a layer of this gloss, as shown, and there we have them. I think it really made the colours pop, and they're all shiny. They look like they've been swimming in the sea, because they're all shiny. I'm overall just really happy with these guys. I'll probably be making some more in the future. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. I know this is not very professional or tidy. I don't know what I'm doing. Please help. But yeah, thanks for checking my video out anyway. I might be doing some more of these kind of videos in future. I've got a few little craft projects and ideas in mind, so if you want to subscribe, please do. I would really be appreciated. And thanks again.